Hi, Debbie Abels here with the Simply Put segment, and we are thrilled to have a brand new, and I mean very brand new, 3 weeks open store in Bardstown in Nelson County. I have Linty and Marnie Gray with Aqua Massage. If you all have never tried it, I can tell you that I have enjoyed the experience in Las Vegas. You've seen the machines a lot of times in some of the malls, some of the airports throughout, and Marnie and her husband have been gracious enough to be on camera with us and tell us all about their new business, and I'm going to let them just kind of tell you what it's all about. Aqua Massage is kind of an interesting, not so new, but new to our area concept.
Yes, definitely new to our area. The company has actually been making these machines for over 30 years.
Perfect.
And quite often you see them set up in malls or you see them in vacation areas, which is where we first tried it. We were down in Gatlinburg. They have a great store down there, and we got to try that St. Patrick's weekend, and all it took was one try in the bed. Fabulous. Fabulous.
And you decided to get into business with it.
6 weeks later, we went and bought the beds.
Perfect.
Yes, this was something that we felt that people needed on a regular basis, not just when they go on vacation.
Well, tell us a little bit about it. I know that you had mentioned to me, Marnie, that it's not only for relaxation, but that it has helped people that might have some fibromyalgia. Give us a little bit of detail about really like the experience, and then we do have a gentleman who's going to actually enjoy a massage while we're here on camera and tell us all about it when he gets out. But if we were pilgrims and we landed on this planet and we knew nothing about this, just guide us through exactly what it does.
Well, basically, I wish we could see better through this canopy here.
Yeah.
You have 36 inverted water jets that pulsate from your neck to your feet.
Okay.
And you also have a control button where you get to control the massage yourself. If it gets to an area that it feels good, you can hold it in that spot for as long as you need to.
Great.
And that's one of the chiropractors, doctors, all kinds of medical professionals like the beds for that reason. They do help with arthritis, fibromyalgia, or any other chronic pain problems.
Yes.
We've had everybody in here from arthritis patients, hip surgeries. I mean, it's, a stroke patient recently recovering from stroke.
We've even had people that it literally can alleviate certain pain medications that people are used to, aspirin regimens, things like that, just for pain. These machines will aid you to get away from that type of medication as well.
Well,
so
that's very important.
yeah, my wife's one of the ones that can attest to that. She's in the past 3 weeks has not had to take any medication. I was giving her back rubs almost every day, and well, this has gotten me away from that. So.
It definitely has eased him up.
Well, the one thing that, I mean, there's lots of things that caught my eye, but the one thing was how moderately priced this is.
Exactly.
And how little amount of time it takes to take advantage of it. Where if you go to get a normal massage, of which I do, I like those too, you've got to figure about 30 minutes to get yourself prepared to get into the beds and stuff, and then you've got an hour's massage, and then you've got to get redressed and all that type of thing. And this you can do in as little as 15 minutes.
Actually, in little as 10.
10.
Our relaxer starts out at 10 minutes.
Okay.
Just a nice, if you have some stress or just tight muscles, 10 minutes will do. 15 minutes in the bed provides the same benefits as an hour at the masseuse.
Okay.
Now, I also have a personal masseuse, and I love her. I won't give her up over the beds. But even she said herself, sometimes 15 minutes is 15 minutes.
That's
Not
right.
everybody has the time to get in, and also somebody who's wrenched their back on Tuesday may not be able to get in to see their therapist till Saturday or the following Monday, and we've had a lot of that coming in. We had one local massage therapist this last week actually sent her daughter down here because she didn't have time to get her in on her own table.
Well, we have a lot of those weekend warriors who do those do-it-yourself projects over the weekend.
Yeah.
And on Monday they can't move, and you're
Yes.
open Monday through
Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturdays 10 to 4.
Okay.
And we're listening for special needs of folks. If somebody needs to come in a little later, a little earlier, we're glad to listen and see if we can accommodate them.
Do you, let's kind of unveil some of the pricing, because again, that's another thing, not only from a time standpoint, but I thought the rates were so reasonable that was something that I think everyone needs to know about.
Right. 10 minutes starts out at $15, 15 minutes $20, 20 minutes is $25.
You can't beat
so,
that.
And one of the best parts, and what I'm hearing from a lot of our customers is, there's a lot of people who have never had a traditional massage because they're uncomfortable taking their clothes off.
That's right.
And this is great because you don't have to take your clothes off.
No.
You kick off your shoes, as Danny's going to show us here in a minute, and get your massage done. You stay dry, you stay dressed. 15 minutes later, you feel great.
Well, we're going to touch right now to let you know where they're located, and when we'll wrap it up, it will also remind you again, along with the telephone number. But they are located right across from Wings and Rings. Wings and Rings has got a side door entrance, and it also has got an outside kind of cafe bar area. And if you're standing there in their front door and just turn around, that's the entrance to Aqua Massage, which is located really near El Jimador on the Highway 245 bypass. So if you're coming in from Springfield, you'll take a right at the Lowe's at 150, and that'll bring you right on in, right past them. I mean, they're right here. It's called Newtown Plaza, but it doesn't say anything about Newtown Plaza in front.
Right.
But it's a strip shopping center, and there's numbers of businesses on the front and the back side of that strip, and they're on the back side, which is the Wings and Rings side, which is the most popular side anyway.
Yes, yes it is. And a lot of our customers like to come get a massage and then go to either El Jimador's or Buffalo Wings and eat. So it makes for a nice evening for them.
Well, and believe it or not, I'm meeting my husband after this interview for us to do just that.
Nice, nice.
And while I was here delivering the other day, we had some gentlemen from across Wings and Rings that were having a beer out on the cafe and happened to see this and got to talking about their wives and gift certificates. So I know you do that as well.
Yes, and one gentleman came over. He said, I think I'm going to go get a gift card for my girlfriend, and his buddy said, pick up one for my mom too.
That's right.
And the gift cards have been going great.
Good.
You know, it's so hard to figure out what to get people sometimes as a gift. We say give them the gift of relaxation.
Well, and we're coming up on the time when all the moms are putting the kids back in school, and they're going to have a little bit maybe more free time, and they can swing by here and do that. But let's go ahead and get started. Dan Bayless is going to be our guinea pig of the day, and we're going to get him into the bed and let him experience it, and then we'll interview him, and then we'll come back and talk about the Facebook pages that you're doing and some of the little special incentive programs that you've got. Great. We'll remind you again where they're located. Lenny, we're going to get Dan into the bed, and I understand that you're the man that's going to probably pick him up and heft him in there.
No, I'm actually going to tell him to go ahead and just jump on up. And actually, no, he's actually been in one before, so he can kind of do this himself. What it is, you just want to make sure that you've got good posture all the way down. I'm looking at his legs here.
Yeah.
I'm going to take one of these pillows.
Perfect.
Stick it up underneath his legs. And what that's going to do is allow the water, the pressure to go down on the back of his calves, which would be fantastic. You are going to run that. One of the greatest things that we have here is you get the controls in your hand.
There you go, Dan.
You got a hold button right here, and that's that pressure I was telling you about. Up and down is pressure, and the other side will give you a nice spray massage just going straight down the back of your body. We're going to lower the bed down.
There's like a bladder that goes over your clothes to keep the water from getting
you never get
right?
wet. Exactly, exactly.
But you feel all the pulses and you feel the warmth.
Okay. Dan, I'm going to have you put on this set of headphones. The reason we do this, we don't want people to hear the water splashing around on the back of that.
Smart.
So I'm going to stick these right over top of you there. And then we're going to start it out. Whenever we start it out, we normally start it with half pressure. If somebody says if they're not too sensitive, we'll start them with half pressure.
Okay.
So that'll take them up to a 4 on the control panel. Get our pulsator frequency up. And normally a minute into the program, we ask someone if their pressure's okay. If their pressure's okay, then we go ahead and we up that pressure for them. Everything here is creature comforts. Whatever someone's wanting to handle or willing to handle is what we will do.
Okay.
I don't want to get up.
He doesn't want to get up. Well, crawl on out of there and give us a blow-by-blow of what you think and how you liked it.
Oh, a little bit longer and I'd have fell asleep.
Really?
Oh, it's great. You know,
great.
Yeah, from the bottom of your toes all the way up to your neck, and I'm just pulsating. You can take the machine, hold it in one particular place if you'd like to. You know, like with me, my lower back at times. You know, so I was able to let it concentrate there, and then let it resume to go on up and down. And I'm going back for 20 minutes here in a little bit.
Very good.
Yeah, love it.
Dan, I knew today, was unloading a bunch of pallets and doing a whole lot of heavy lifting and moving, and I figured he'd be the perfect person to tell us how he feels after work.
Oh, it's great. You know, the nice thing about it is you don't have to get undressed. All you have to do is just walk in, pay your money, jump in the bed, turn it on. And with me, I also have a skin condition called psoriasis.
Okay.
And a lot of times just the blood flow to the skin level is very important in helping that disease, so to speak, to heal itself. And this is what it does. It stimulates all those, surface blood vessels and stuff. So I'm looking forward to doing it, if nothing else, just for that.
Well, great. Marnie,
but it feels good.
It feels really good.
Oh, yeah.
And Lenny, you must have done a great job for him.
Machine does it all.
The machine does it all?
Anytime you get a massage, it releases toxins out of your muscles, so it's very important that you drink water after, whether it be aqua massage or a traditional massage. As you know, our therapist is big on that, making us drink that water when we're done with our massages.
Well, Marnie, tell them a little bit about your Facebook page and then some of the incentive packages that you've got, because Dan now will be a town crier and tell them Simply Put sent you. And then with that, I know you've got some good deals that are out there, and especially because you're brand new.
Right. Well, we invite everybody to join our Facebook page. It's interactive, where you can actually join us and be our friend on there. And we like to post different specials throughout the week, double stamp day or free 5-minute day, that kind of thing. We also have a referral program that's been going wonderful.
Mention my name, Dan.
For everybody that gives us your name, you get a minute in the bed. Because we think if you're talking about us, you should get something for it. And we have some customers will never pay for a massage because they're referring all over the place.
That's great.
And that includes if it's one of your Facebook friends that came in. By golly, you get the point for it.
You get the point for it. You'll be telling everybody.
Sounds good to me.
Well, and Dan knows everybody.
Tell us.
I was going to say, Dan knows everybody in Nelson County. So this will be good. But it's good for any county that Central Kentucky television covers and that Simply Put newspaper covers. So that would include Bullitt, Washington, Marion, and Nelson County. We're thrilled to have you here. One more time, let's tell them where you're located, and let's also give the phone number. And we'll remind you that our ad is running in the Simply Put newspaper, and this week in issue 13, it's on the front page. Next week, she's going to give us some tips about just general massage and how to take care of yourself. And her ad will be right next to those tips in the paper for next week, which comes out this Friday, coming up. Marnie?
We are located at 1000 Granite Drive, right by Buffalo Wings and Rings. And our phone number, very simple, 331-RELAX. And they can call for an appointment, or walk-ins are welcome.
That's perfect.
And mention my name, Dan.
And Dan sent you. Lenny, can you think of anything that we haven't said that we need to say?
No, I think that this is just a fantastic opportunity for everyone in the surrounding area to just get some relief. As far as I know, this is the only aqua massage in the area as far as Kentucky itself is concerned. Yeah. So I think it's very important, not just in the line of business, but for people to help themselves come in and get relaxed and get that wellness. That's right. So that's.
I just realized, for those of you, this used to be the Turn the Page bookstore. So a lot of people will remember it as that, because I think she had to turn the page for a couple of years, but you've done wonders with the building. It's absolutely beautiful and very relaxing, and there's plenty of parking, so come on out and see them. Thanks for letting us come on out.